Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make a nut chocolate today. Chocolate with whole nuts in it and 3 different kinds of it. I show you the nuts first. I have hazelnuts and almonds, just a cup each. I need these cups, these little containers, bowls. I need it later to mix them with the chocolate. And walnuts here also. These are pretty not bitter. You don't need to soak and dry back even only if they're bitter. Walnuts can be bitter sometimes. In case they are bitter, it's not so nice in the chocolate. You have a bit bitter nuts in the chocolate. So I would then soak them and dry them back in the dehydrator. Then you have wonderful, delicious walnuts. They're not bitter, but you can find also nice walnuts that are not bitter. Sometimes a little bit more expensive, I guess. So 3 nuts, and here the chocolate. And the chocolate mainly consists of cacao butter, cacao powder, and dates, sweetener. Very simple. Then you have a dark chocolate. I want to make a light chocolate. That's why I put some cashew nuts in additionally. And but that's pretty easy. Without the cashew nut would be a dark chocolate, and with the cashew nuts it's a light chocolate. As if you put milk into a chocolate, the cashew nuts play the role of the milk. Cashew milk, you could say. So that's easy, I guess. We'll try. So I show you the ingredients as I put them into the blender. I begin with the dates, because first I blend is the dates together with the cashews. But as you know, dates are harder to blend, dried, than cashews. They're easy to blend. Both, though, need to be very creamy for chocolate. I can't have the chunks in the chocolate. It should be very creamy. So when I put them together in a blender, that might have become a bit difficult because they might stay a little bit longer. That's why I begin with the dates. Just experience. One of the hardest things to blend from the soft things is dates when they are dried. You could soak them with water. I have here, maybe it's almost a cup of dates, almost. I have cups measurements, cups cacao powder, cups cacao butter, and a cup dates. Pretty much the same quantity, and a little bit more cashews. So I put the dates into about a cup, 25 dates or so. Medium dates, not the mature dates, they would be larger, and I have maybe only 15 or 16. These are, it's called the other dates, the smaller ones. It doesn't really matter. Some dates. They have to be pitted, of course. I put some water to get them blended, and I start the blender dance. First part. There we already have it. You see, I have too little water. But I begin rather with a little bit to less water, little water, because if it's too much, it's hard to get I want to have as little water as possible, because my chocolate should be firm, and the more water I have in the chocolate, the softer it gets. So a little more water in the dates. I really have to make sure the dates are really creamy. The date mousse is ready. before I put the cashews in. Otherwise, I have these little chunks, and the cream has to be even, the chocolate cream. Yeah, the liquid chocolate has to be really creamy. That's because of the flavor, you know. The flavor has to be very even, otherwise maybe a little unpleasant. Here, that's the date mousse I have now. You see this amount? It's almost a cup, I would say. See? It's a little bit runny. That's okay. Now the next step, cashews. I showed you before. A bowl of cashews goes in. Maybe I need some water here. Who knows? We'll find out. Blender dance number 2. I solved the problem by blending the dates first with a little bit of water, adjusting the amount of water. If I begin other way around, it's might have been a problem. But now I have this wonderful creamy cashew cream. Yeah. See, it is very nice here, and it's pretty firm. So you see, it's building a bubble already. That means I have really the right amount of water, more water. The thing would have been totally liquid. No, forget about that. So, right amount of water. I don't have too much water. That's good. So now I have 2 more ingredients to put in. And that is the cacao powder and the cacao butter. I'll show you the butter first, because this is a little bit tricky. Yeah, cacao butter has been melted here, and in the water bath. Here, this has hot water, and there's a little container. I have these containers, Turkish market. They have very inexpensive, these metal bowls, very handy. Come they for melting this butter here. Yeah. The butter is in blocks, and I cut it with a knife, make it small, scratch it, and put the little pieces here onto the water bath, and then it liquefies. Putting the whole pieces of cacao butter in, that would take longer. So I scratched them before on a cutting block with a knife, and then good. So here is the cacao powder. It's also a cup. That's raw cacao powder, and it's raw cacao butter. So this is the main ingredient of the chocolate, together with the dates. I repeat, even amounts, 1 cup, 1 cup, 1 cup. And some more cashews to make the light chocolate. So the main problem was for this cacao, for this chocolate, to get the nuts and the dates creamy, I had to blend it first. Now the second step, or the third step, as you wish, is putting the butter and the cacao powder in. I take it from the bath. Careful that the water remains in the bath. So I just put it into the container all together and blend it. I hope that works now, because it's a lot of cacao and cacao butter, but the butter is in the nut date mousse first, so it's a little bit liquid, so that can blend first, and the powder will be pulled down, I hope. So what is putting in the blender first is an important question sometimes, especially you have these masses, heavy masses like this. So again, blender dance number 3. It sounds well, but on the outside you see what I have here? I have a little bit of structure and I want to have it even. So it seems to work as to the sound, but maybe I have to scratch down the sides a little bit with a scraper here. Yeah, yeah, it seems no problem. It looks good, looks easy. Looks like a nice chocolate. The thing is, you get the chocolate even. Yeah? You don't want to have the pieces in the chocolate. Same here, when you put the cacao powder in. When it's all even, the flavor is all nicely everywhere at the same time, so to say. And then you can work very nicely with the nuts. Blend it once again to finish it, and then I put it on the nuts. It's already getting firm, so I have to work quick now. Yeah, see my chocolate, what it looks like. Ooh, isn't that nice? A little bit here, these streaks there, the white, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's mainly about the texture of the powder and these things. So my chocolate is ready. I have the nuts here, a lot of chocolate, and I show you the nuts again. Just examples. Here's the hazelnuts. I put I put chocolate over the hazelnuts. One piece over the walnuts, the almonds, I showed you before. And the same amount, the last part, over the walnuts. Yeah. I take it all out now. It's good to have a soft scraper here, like this, because I can reach down to the blades and get all the chocolate out of the blender, and the rest I have to I have to make. Maybe I'll put some water in, blend it again, and have a cacao. A delicious cacao to drink, yeah. Because I don't want to throw this wonderful, precious cacao away that remains in the blender. There's always something in the blender in the end. You can never get out everything, of course. But what remains in the blender, that will be a nice cacao drink with a little bit of water. You can also put a banana in and some water. Have a chocolate banana milk. Very delicious. Yeah, you don't need to throw it away, really. Here, this, just the banana in or water in, and you have this wonderful cacao drink. I will do that now. I have some more things to do coming. But I will now mix the nuts, just mix them with a spoon, with the cacao together, with the chocolate. It's chocolate now, it's liquid chocolate. And the nuts will just be combined with the chocolate. Show you in a moment what it looks like, and then my chocolate is ready. I have to make little forms, little patties. It begins to firm up, but the chocolate takes some time to firm up, so there's no problem, no rush here. Yeah, I have plenty of time. I just need to combine everything evenly. First, second is the hazelnuts. Hazelnut chocolate, as you can see. All combining evenly. And third, the almonds. Almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts. Nuts are super healthy and have no sugar, no refined sugar in the chocolate, just the pure components, just the pure products, cacao, cacao butter, dates. So it's super healthy. Of course, high in calories. There's a lot of fat now and sugar. I mean, not in refined form, in the form together with the fiber. And then it's all super healthy. Even the chocolate is healthy if you don't eat huge amounts. Yeah? Chocolate has also health benefits if it's in moderation. Yeah? But there are health benefits too. So like in almost everything which you can eat. Yeah? I like all the plants that can be eaten. Yeah? My body tells me what I like, what's good for me now. So that's all I need to do. See, I showed just one example. That's what they look like, the nuts together with the chocolate, still liquid. Now slowly firming up. And what I do now, I prepared here a little parchment paper on a tray. See, parchment paper. And I just put some of the, here, put them all now on the parchment paper. Just little pieces with the nuts and the chocolate. And they go all on this, I guess, no problem. And you can imagine the rest. They go all here now, then they dry by themselves. Maybe I put another parchment paper on top. There's no those flies, little flies can fly in and sit on there. When the fly flies in there, you can't eat the chocolate anymore because it's still, I don't know, then there would be a dead fly in the chocolate and that doesn't look very nice. So I put a little thing on top to keep, if there are occasionally some flies anywhere, the small things fling around, then it is safe. So that is all I wanted to show you today. See, that's what they look like. You can shape them and then you can eat them and break them in pieces. Isn't that nice? Okay, the rest you can imagine, I guess. On the photo you can always see the little thumbnail in the video, in front of the video, or on the Facebook page where I have the photos, the large photos with the end product, with the ready meal. Yeah, and then you can have store them somewhere and enjoy later when they are firm. Yeah. I put them in a sealed container then and store them away. Chocolate keeps for some time, but after a while it gets also not so nice. But you know that by yourself, how long chocolate it will take. But it's a very nice chocolate, very delicious. And I will have to do the rest now, otherwise the thing will be firm in the bowl, and I don't want that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make your own little chocolates. Tell me what you put in there. And well, if you like, thumbs up, and maybe even subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. I have another video every single day, and you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.